And now I would go to our guests who have joined us, Major Amit Bansal, who has joined me, and also Group Captain B. Nandakumar Sharma, who both of them have joined us. Welcome, sir, both of you, to News9 Live, where our continuous coverage of what is happening in Manipur and its ramification out of Manipur is concerned, sir. You saw Major Bansal, Lieutenant Colonel Amit Shukla detailing about this operation, which is carried out by Assam Rifles, and also civil administration and Manipur police was also involved, and how they have been able to bring back 400 families, mostly Meiteis families, back to Manipur. Major Bansal, my first question to you is, do you think this operation will put pay to the kind of rumors which were, or the narratives which were spun around, against Assam Rifles, of how they're siding with one ethnicity, and how they are completely against other ethnicity, and they are being partisan, and all kind of narratives which were spun? Do you think this particular episode will keep or will shut those negative narratives which were being spun around the Assam Rifles, Major Bansal?
Brijesh, this operation has given a hope that, or at least some step towards the normalcy has started. But if I see Manipur in detail, if I know Manipur, I can say about it. There are various factors, like the allegations which were put on Assam Rifles in the past. They were totally baseless. There was no ground to it. Assam Rifles were doing their duty, and one particular group was trying to stop them from doing their duties. And believe you me, Assam Rifle is not the only force which is facing the brunt of the social groups of Manipur. I must say, the social groups of Manipur. Yesterday, on 21st of August, the Additional Director General of BSF, Sonali Mishra, she went and met the Governor of Manipur. Primary issue of her meeting was that the supplies which were meant for the BSF troops located in Churachandpur were not allowed to go, and they were stopped by the women folk sitting on the road. She said 24 truckloads of supplies were going to Churachandpur to the BSF troops, not to Assam Rifles, not to anybody else. But they were going to the BSF troops stationed in Churachandpur. But these women folk did not allow these trucks to move ahead, and ultimately these trucks had to come back to Imphal. And as a result, there is a serious crisis of supplies for BSF also. So I am not saying it is only the Assam Rifle which is facing the brunt. It is anybody who is facing the brunt, who is working in the hill areas or who is working in the areas of these tribals. Now, why it is that? Why it is that? And of course, as peace is returning to the normalcy, peace is returning slowly with the return of these 400 people. But what is the future? Because there are a lot of spoiling factors in Manipur. We have seen in the last 3.5 months, the moment people start talking about peace, the moment things start moving to normalcy, something happens and the entire process gets derailed. Initially, it happened on 3rd of August at Lamka in Kangwai, where 3 Meiteis people were killed. 2 days back, it happened in another Kuki village where 3 Kuki people were killed and their heads were decapitated. So these spoilers, plus the social factors of Manipur, they need to be curtailed. And I am really thinking of somebody who can let me know the answer to this social groups who have taken everybody at ransom. They have taken society at ransom. They have taken armed forces at ransom. They have taken political people at ransom. They have taken the entire state at ransom. So these social groups, how to handle them, it's a big question.
Firstly, I congratulate the Assam Rifles for bringing the Meiteis from the Myanmar border. However, having said that, this would not have happened because it's the duty of the Assam Rifle to stop the turmoil which happened in 3rd May or 4th May. That totally Meitei houses were burned down. It is responsible of Assam Rifle. And you also must be knowing that police have been removed from last 2 years in Moreh area, or a very small number of police officers and police personnel are there, and Assam Rifles have been controlling those areas. So with absolute control over the Moreh area, the such incidents have happened. It's very unfortunate. However, I appreciate the efforts put in by Assam Rifles, and many congratulations for bringing back the Meiteis. Number 2, as Major Bansal has said, he is in fact anti-Meitei, I would say. He has been talking about the Meira Paibis oftenly, and he has been demonizing the Meitei communities. I am listening in many media, including the YouTube channels. Like he once said, the Meitei are not the original settlers. In one of the videos I have, the Kukis are the original settlers. The Mairapavis are guarding the Meitei societies. They are very respectable in the society. Their contribution is immense in the Manipur society right from 1904. You must be aware, in 1904, British had forced leveled Meitei males, and in that, Mairapavi had come out and they have fought against the British. Again, in 1939, Mairapavis has come out against the British for illegally or say for exporting the rices which are meant for the Meiteis, and there had been an artificial famine. So against that, Mairapavi had come out and they fought the British Empire, and those things, during those times, Assam Rifle have been instrumental for doing atrocities against the Meiteis. If you happen to go to Manipur, in Imphal, there is a memorial called Meirapavi have been brutally beaten up, and they have been charged with the bayonets. So that is the atrocities in the background of Assam Rifle. So having said that, and also you would have seen in 2004, the Assam Rifles have, you must be knowing, Thaunawjam Manorama. Assam Rifle have taken Manorama into the custody, and she was raped, and her private parts were shot by bullets, so that the post-mortem could not reveal it. So the perception of the Assam Rifle in Meiteis have been very bad and very worse. This may be some of the certain exceptions. However, if crime is done, whatever good you do in your life, if you murder once, then you are in jail. Similarly, the image of the Assam Rifle in the eyes
But
of the
Nandakumar
Meiteis are
Sharma
very
ji,
poor.
Nandakumar Sharma ji, I want to ask you a question. Sir, I'm not here to condone. I mean, if Indian Army, we have seen a mechanism. I'm not saying that anybody is a god. Nobody can be god other than God. The fact is that there are always errant individuals. There are always, deviant individuals who are part of everything. And when they do such act or take part in such act, action is taken against them. Indian Army is a stellar example of that, sir. What I'm trying to understand from you, Nandakumar ji, is the fact. Indian Army has tweeted about Meirapavis forcing them to release those 12, terrorists which they have arrested. What Major Bansal said, sir, is also a constant, narrative which we hear that, even the army guys have to show their identity cards, which is, I mean, given the circumstances, I can still believe that it's all right. You want to make sure that, that they are original army men and not some fake or imposter and all. That's all right. Given their apprehension, I understand that. But sir, how can they can literally dictate the terms on which an anti-insurgency operation be carried out? Nandakumar ji.
It is incorrect information. Whatever you are hearing is incorrect information about the Meirapavis. They never stop any of the operations by the Assam Rifles or the armies. It is the protest by the Meirapavis. You would have seen many videos of the protest by Meirapavis. They have been kicked out. They have been fired with tear gas, and they have been kicked with boots. But they don't say anything. They don't pick up arms, and they just peacefully do the protest. And leveling them, the Meirapavis, for doing a peaceful rally or protesting, saying that anti-national or anti-social, it will be very wrong. Similarly, the other community, I will not like to name it, they also do the protests, and no such things have come up.